Good morning. I don't know what's going on with my hair right there. That's a look. Oh, it's funny. Word on the street is we're going to have a surprise guest show up. I don't believe he is, but good morning, Harry. Good morning, Carly. Good morning, Piper. I love it. Both the Gaynor sisters. Are you all in the same room, or are you both in your bedrooms independently? Good morning, Emma. So Harry, I bet my last video, I bet the MTV CT show got us, right? No Chad today. That was Rosie. And I don't know what to do when they copyright it. Good morning, Maggie, and your sweet sunshine. Shh, Rosie. I'm trying to work. Oh, God. Ace is chilling in the bed. I'll have to text him and say, get up here. I can't handle that screaming in my ear. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear it as loud as I can, but it's different rooms. I get it. Ace will come storming out here in a minute. You'll hear the stomping. Here it comes. Good morning, Jenna. Miss Independent. Yeah, somebody got a hold of me. Somebody texted me. I feel like, Kayla may have emailed me and said it had gotten copyrighted. And she's like, what do I do now? Just read the book? And I was just kind of like, yeah, sorry. We just had to experience that CT love together. Look, there are perks to come into the live chat. Sacrifices had to be made, y'all. I guess when you watch I guess you're watching the videos independently on your laptops, so it doesn't catch it in the YouTube verse. I don't know. I just don't understand. Like, hi, Xander. Yeah, Rosie just wants to love people with her teeth. Like, no doubt about it. She's seen something out there that she wants to kill. So this morning, it's going to be pretty quick, pretty short, pretty sweet. And tomorrow, you have your unit, what are we in? Good Lord, 16. Unit 16 test. And then on Monday, we will start Chapter 7. And I'm almost through Chapter 7. I worked last night until about 8:15. And then finally, Chad looked back and he goes, I mean, are you going to stop working, or are you just going to, do this all night? And, because, see, he's gone back to Toyota. They're trying to get their whole social distancing thing figured out. And, I mean, can you imagine a factory with 6,000 people and trying to social distance, and they're putting, oh, my gosh. So they're definitely going to make them wear masks. But the masks that they're picking are the death masks, the plague masks. So they're paper, but, oh my gosh, the AP board lady hung up on me. Good grief. Xander, I'm sorry. Listen, I done told your mama, and we're going to get this fixed. That's going to happen. So the plague masks, I don't know if you guys have seen a plague mask, but if you are... yes, Harry, I agree. So if you guys are bored or not bored and you want to know what a plague mask is, it kind of looks like the bird beak masks that you see in all the black and white, and that's what the when the Black Death came through, that's what the people wore. And so Chad came home and he was like, they've given us these bird beak masks, and Ace and I were like the plague masks? And Chad was the only one of us that didn't know about the plague masks. So it impressed Chad that Ace knew about the plague masks. It did not impress him that I knew. But so Chad may be rocking the bird beak, and it's evidently we had a biology meet yesterday. That's awesome. Of course, Kesha Esha Isha made a plague mask. So the bird beaks, I think they were so long to help with the smell of the death, right? Because that's kind of stinky. Trevor Church is here, y'all. Everybody, let's all stop and acknowledge that Trevor is here. Welcome, Trevor. There's a group of, dedicated learners in this group. You'll feel a little uncomfortable, but you'll get used to it. I'm glad you're here. So, evidently things that we need to think about is when you wear the mask, like the acne, the holding of the moisture and the steam and all that stuff. Didn't even think about that. I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know. I'm still feeling like I'm not rocking the mask life, but we'll see. Right. Right. All right. So I feel like we've pretty much got the book. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at chapter 16-8. It's not much, I don't think. I don't remember it being much. So this is, I want to remind you guys that you all are going to be asked to present a solution. Like you're going to be, one of your FRQs is going to be it's going to be designing an experiment. But I mean, it's going to be more like you going through the scientific process with a problem. I don't think that they're going to be like, you're an evil genius in a lab. Which two colors do you mix? The blue pill or the red pill? Like, I don't think they're going to do that. So, going through that scientific process is going to be one. And remember, at the end, you confirm whether your hypothesis was right or wrong, and then you repeat your experiment. They were also talking yesterday about, on the AP chat board, my Facebook, AP Environmental teacher, so check the source, that they're writing the questions, so there's no way that you guys can get through. So be thinking of that, be mindful of that. And again, who knows who these people are that are writing this stuff? Like, I don't like that. I don't like them. I feel like that's setting you up for failure, right? That they're intentionally posing questions that they know you can't complete. But just kind of put that little tidbit in your back pocket, and if you don't get through, it's okay. If you didn't get through, other people didn't get through too. So we have come to 3 general conclusions. 1, during this century, there will likely be a gradual shift from large centralized macro power. Remember, macro at the front of the word means big, right? So like macrophage is a big eater, right? It's the big. The Big Mac is the big. From centralized macro power systems to smaller decentralized micro power systems. And we talked about the smart grid. Hey, Logan. Understand that with the smart grid, some of the ways that they catch drug dealers, or well, not dealers, drug growers, is they follow the electricity, because marijuana is typically grown indoors, and so it takes a lot of electrical power to do that. And so they'll watch, like they have a general idea of how much electricity your house should be using. And then if that amount out of nowhere spikes, then that's an indicator you may have something going on there that you shouldn't have. And but it's all kind of taken care of on a huge system. Miss Smith's husband, for those of y'all that have Miss Smith, he works at OMU, and there's only 5 guys that do this, whatever it is that he does. And he's kind of like shifting things around within the system. I have no idea what he does. And it's like all of OMU is doing this here. And so the smart grids would move from those kinds of system to a much smaller, more localized, so whole cities don't get knocked out, whole blocks don't get knocked out, much smaller. So the shift would improve national and economic securities because countries would rely on diverse, dispersed, domestic, renewable resources instead of on a smaller number of large power plants that are vulnerable to storm damage, sabotage, all of those things. Secondly, a combination of improved energy efficiency and carefully regulated use of natural gas will be the best way to make the transition to using mostly renewable energy resources during the century. Now, what is his name? Oh my gosh. He is a chubby man. He hates Donald Trump. He makes movies. Oh my gosh. He wears glasses. Anybody. He hates him. I'm just waiting because this is, there's a little bit of a... Anyway, well, I'm waiting for you guys to guess because I feel like when you say it, I'll know it. He did a movie on renewable energy, evidently, and his conclusion was, it's not good. And so I got to figure out what that is and maybe watch it, and maybe we'll watch it. Or, suggest that you watch it. I just cannot remember his name. He has made, like, Donald Trump hate movies. No, but that's a good guess. No, that is also a good guess. He's a big fat man with glasses, and he has like chestnut colored hair. Oh, he hates him. Al Gore. He's not a big fat man. He made like Trump hate movies. Oh, let's see. I'm on homemade corn dog still. Trump hate movies. Let's see what happens. I thought I found him already. Patience, young grasshopper. Well, it's harder than I thought. I will think of it, like in my bathroom, and I'll be like, dang it. I'm sorry, y'all. Words just fall out of my head. Oh my gosh, all of these. You write in Trump hate movies, and there is not a shortage of images. But he wrote there was like a famous movie when Hillary Clinton, during the presidential election, that it went to mainstream cinema. Tarantino was close, but yes, Bryson. It could be anyone in Hollywood. Okay. So at any rate, as you guys are figuring out, other people are also figuring out there are big problems with renewable energy resources. And we've been using fossil fuels for hundreds of years. And so, Occam's razor, usually the simplest answer is the correct answer. And they're coming, we're not coming up with the solutions to the problem. And third, because fossil fuels are still abundant and artificially cheap, we will continue to use them in large quantities. I don't know if any of you guys went and listened to that Ben Shapiro. I got tickled after, because I had not listened to it all when I told you all about it. And then after that, he started saying hateful things about other people. And I was like, oh no. So please know that I'm not supporting everything Ben Shapiro says ever. But he did do a really good job of talking about the carbon tax and fossil fuels and the cost of fossil fuels. And we are not necessarily artificially keeping fossil fuels cheap, right? Some would argue but that's not, I know what you're talking about, Luke, but that's not it. This guy's name he's a famous guy, but he always wears a baseball hat. Baseball hat, glasses. I think he kind of looks like a chubby turtle. So, that's it. That's it. How about that for today? See, Trevor, you show up and we're like, meh, we'll say a little bit, but not too much. My faces. This is on a delay, so sometimes I look over and I see my face. Michael Moore! Maggie Stewart, that's it! Oh, girl power, yes, Michael Moore! Did you figure that? Isn't that the Frog's gay guy? I don't know. Frog's gay guy. Michael Moore. That is him. That is him. Yes. Let's see. Michael, oh no. Did somebody help you, Maggie, or did you come up with that all by yourself? Renewable, let's see, energy maybe? Planet of the Humans is an environmental documentary film that was directed by Jeff Gibbs. It was released in 2019. It was backed and promoted by Michael Moore. Fahrenheit 9/11, that's what I was talking about. So this is it. This is it. So I don't know if we need to watch this or not. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't want to tell you for sure. I should probably watch it. The new Michael Moore backed documentary on YouTube reveals massive ecological impacts of renewables. So we may need to watch this. Planet of the Humans. That may be a good one to watch. Again, I thought that was a crazy podcast, radio broadcast that is usually pretty conservative, Harry. But I might be wrong. I don't know about the Frog's gay thing. When you don't follow politics and have no clue what y'all are talking about. Well, Kaylee, jump in. I was watching late night television with my dad, and I saw an interview with him one day. Okay. Yeah, he's not kidding around with his opinions, but this, what did I tell you the name of this was? Planet of the Humans. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to try to watch it anyway, because I just feel like they're going to talk to you about energy. Yes, I do too, Logan. And I miss Jonathan. Like, I miss his sweet little face. I have to watch a documentary of English. For English, maybe. So Harry, if you have to watch a documentary, like any documentary, watch this one and double dip. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be cool. I would watch it with you guys on this channel, but they will evidently copyright me. I hope the police don't show up my house. That would be terrible. A Kaylee Payne. What is wrong with you? You cannot... It's dolphin rings, yes. And I think he lost his dolphin ring. I don't even know. So, right. So, yeah, that's what I'd do. I'd watch that one then. Yeah, don't watch Tiger King. I'm a little concerned about Tiger King because I'm afraid that he is a pedophile, and I can't support that. Zoom or Google Meets, you can share your screen. Yes. See you later. Hey, Xander, go get in the middle of that lake again. That was funny. All right. So on that note, on the note of Tiger King, I'm with Xander. I won't keep your time. Tomorrow, I will post your test. let's talk about everybody emailing me if there's a problem. Let's please try not to do that. Let's do our best to one or two of you. Remember, I want to know if there is a question and the wrong answer is there. But like last time, with there not being an answer selected, that had to have been a Google thing because they were all selected. But you all had that problem. I think you all had that problem. You all ended up with like an 8 or 9 question curve. So remember, no, she is not referring to the Greek god. So take it easy on old Miss Skimmy. I'm hanging in there like a loose tooth, which is not very well. And I will give you a curve as always. Like I said, I do want to know if there are if you feel like there are wrong questions or wrong answers to questions. I would like to know that just by one or two of you. And how do you know if you're the one or the two? I don't know. Communicate with each other. We'll do that tomorrow. You'll have your curve. And then on Monday, we'll start chapter 7. I'm almost through with chapter 7. I will post all of that stuff this weekend. That is my goal, is to get all of chapter 7 stuff up and posted this weekend. And we'll do it again on Monday, 11 with Skimmy. Is this Teacher Appreciation Week? Well, let me just say, yes, let's have do it. I don't even know what y'all are talking about. So, I will not see you tomorrow. I will see you Monday. Harness your AP-ness. You guys, I got this.